Eilabun is an Arab village with about 6,000 inhabitants, two-thirds Christians and one-third Muslims. The place was probably an ancient settlement from the time of the Canaanites, and has been inhabited throughout history. At the time of the Mishnah, there was a settlement called Eilabun, inhabited by the Kotz family, who were on the priest shift, who worked in the temple, and after the destruction of the Second Temple they settled in the Galilee. The nearby mountain is called Mount Kotz, on which the settlement of Masad was established in 1983. In the 19th century, residents of the Christian village of Deir Hannah settled in Eilabun. During the War of Independence, the Arab Salvation Army, made up of volunteers from Arab countries led by Fazi Kaukaji, sat on the site. In Operation Hiram in October 1948, the IDF set out to liberate the Galilee. The Golani Brigade attacked Eilabun, where the rescue army was assisted by local residents. At first there was strong resistance and the IDF was unable to occupy the village. After 2 days of fighting, the rescue army left and withdrew. The village was captured and its inhabitants surrendered. When the soldiers entered, they found the dismembered bodies of 2 Israeli soldiers. And it was learned that before that, the Arabs had marched in procession with their heads cut off in the streets of the village. In revenge, Golani soldiers expelled the villagers, and executed 12 young men who were residents of Eilabun. Most of the residents went to Lebanon. Great pressure was put on the Israeli government, and finally the residents were allowed to return. Over time, Muslim refugees were also added to Christian residents. South of Eilabun is Buina Nujadat. 2 villages united into one council and inhabited by about 10,000 Muslim Arab residents. Buaina is an Arab village, probably named after the ancient house of Anat. Anat was the name of the Canaanite goddess of war and the goddess of fertility and the sister of the Baal. In Nuhidith live Bedouin members of the Arab al-Nujadat tribe, who originated in Saudi Arabia. Across the road is the Sadi Amudim National Park. On the site, the ruins of an ancient synagogue that was in the 3rd and 4th centuries AD. North of Eilabun is the Zalman Reservoir, part of the national water carrier, which began operating in 1964. Water is pumped into the reservoir from the Sea of Galilee, and at the Zalman station it is pumped and continues to rise, and finally flows to the center of the country and to the south. In 1981, the religious settlement of Mitzpeh Netofa was established.